I own over 500 eyeshadow palettes. Today, I am getting rid of 80% of them. This is what 10 years of collecting eyeshadow palettes looks like. Let's face it, this Kylie Cosmetics era is never coming back, and I'm ready to say goodbye. This was my favorite Kylie Cosmetics palette she ever did. I used this one the most. This drawer is all of my ABH palettes, and I'm not touching these. I will be keeping these until the day I die. I've been holding on to these Morphe palettes for way too long. The only two I'm going to keep are the iconic Jaclyn Hill palette and the James Charles palette. I'll keep Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 as well. I love this palette. Very sorry, Melt, but I am saying goodbye to all of these. I will definitely be keeping my painted palette. Not supposed to show that. Absolutely keeping Made by Mitchell. This shit is iconic. Any of the Made by Mitchell, I will not be getting rid of. But these old Sigma palettes, I'm not keeping these. Nostalgia, I will keep the Urban Decay Naked palette. Not palettes, I just didn't have anywhere else to put this shit. I will never get rid of Danessa Myricks, keeping all of these. The rest, I don't mind saying goodbye to. Ooh, okay, more Danessa Myricks. I'm gonna keep the Luna Beauty palettes because Manny's a friend of mine and I love these palettes. This is a really had one. This is one of the most beautiful palettes I've ever owned, and it's time to say goodbye. I will never get rid of Mario, and I will never get rid of Pat McGrath. Also not get rid of Patrick Ta. The rest of this is going goodbye. P. Louise. I will obviously be keeping my palette, and also this one of the most beautiful rainbow palettes I've ever seen, but the rest has got to go. Yeah, I have a lot of P. Louise. Don't need this many eyeshadow palettes. This is literally all just random shit. e.l.f. X Chipotle. Blend Bunny is the best on the market. I will not get rid of any of the Blend Bunny palettes. The classic. I'll get rid of the old Norvina palettes. This is all Norvina, Beauty Bay. I'm not going to keep these. I will keep some of the Be Perfect palettes. My signed Nimya palette, keeping that. Love the Cannibal palettes, so these I'm going to keep. You'll never catch me getting rid of a Natasha Denona or a Huda Beauty palette. These are the best palettes on the market, dude. I'm just going to take them out to organize them. More P. Louise. Ooh, Kosas. Getting rid of all Glamlight except for my two palettes, obviously. Little baby one. Some Glamlight. These are all just extremely old. I'm getting rid of every ColourPop palette unless it is one of the big ones. These are the only ones I use. The rest of this, I am saying goodbye. I never use any of these. More ColourPop. Again, just keeping the big ones. Listen, I love me a Juvia's Place palette, but I just don't use these. Oof. Now that is a stab in the chest right there. That is devastating. I think I'm just gonna shut this.